Julio Gonzalez and Karyn Turk, where we bring you today's top trending tweets and a daily recap of all the hashtags you need to know about. Well, Wednesday has arrived, and trending ahead of Wednesday wisdom is Wednesday morning, which is undoubtedly running ahead because of the biggest breaking news of this morning, which is hashtag AuntJemi. She's being removed from store shelves in an effort of progress towards equality.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but it's actually true. And I find it kind of amusing that Quaker Oats is the parent company, and so now it's the Quakers are pulling AuntJemi. I think the Quakers are the ones that might be racist here. But people are really upset. She's like a family member to so many, and this leaves so many questions about the future of Mrs. Butterworth and others.
Uncle Ben, it's rice.
Uncle Ben. We've got a lot of trending about hashtag Uncle Ben.
So is it going to be a collector's item then?
I don't know. Maybe. You know, that's actually a really good point. You know, one of the top tweets for hashtag AuntJemi that was one that I loved, which was from Mary Mish, who called hashtag AuntJemi a black hero. And she was actually historically a live black woman, a woman named Nancy Green. This was what the character was based on. And there's some people that are debunking this story, but I like the story that she told. That was Nancy Green was born into slavery, and then when she became free, she rolled her talent into a cooking enterprise, and she sold it and became a black millionaire. And I thought that sounded amazing, but then I posted about it and people started debunking it, and they said no, she wasn't that. But I feel bad for her family. They're erasing 131 years of history. I mean, this woman has a legacy. People think she's AuntJemi, so why take that away?
I always thought of her as an entrepreneur.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I thought it was her syrup we were buying.
I agree. I'm really sad about this. I'm broken up over it. And I agree with the Uncle Ben thing, too. Hashtag Uncle Ben.
Yeah, get him in.
Where does this leave us?
Okay, Karyn, so what's going to happen to hashtag Uncle Ben, another hashtag trending after the breaking news? Zuby tweeted, hashtag Uncle Ben is next. Well, done, guys. Fight the Semitic oppression. The streets are becoming safer.
Yes, taking Uncle Ben and AuntJemi off the streets certainly seems like it would definitely be fighting crime and stopping systemic racism. I mean, this just makes no sense. And Cameron Grant, whose handle is the Other Cool Cam 101, posted a really funny gift. And this guy, the GIF was really funny. You have to see it to understand it. But it's at Other Cool Cam 101, and he has this guy talking about the drug Flocka and how it makes people insane, and it just as a response to this whole thing, I thought it was really funny because this is literal insanity.
Flocka, in Spanish that means thin.
Ooh.
So I don't know what that means.
So I'm a little Flocka?
You're a little Flocka.
A little Flocka.
Bonita Flocka, right? All right. So anyway, offensive politics, tweet it while we are discriminating racism. Don't forget Log Cabin. Log Cabin, too. He goes on to allude that Log Cabin is Uncle Tom's log cabin. Yeah,
listen, I don't know. I mean, it could be. But another historical fact for you, I don't know about the Uncle Tom's Cabin, but this is for sure, that Uncle Ben was also actually a real person, this guy Frank White. And he died in 1938, and he was a professional chef. He was the inspiration for that brand. He was the face of the brand. So they're taking him away, too. The poor history of these people.
Oh, my God, sad, right?
Yeah.
So, Karyn.
Yeah.
The conservator, not the matador.
Not the matador.
The conservator. Tweeted, AuntJemi, Uncle Ben, and Land O'Lakes walk into a bar.
Okay.
The bartender says, so, Senator Warren, who are your friends?
It's really good. It's really, really good. That might be the best tweet today.
You like that?
I do. I like it a lot.
It's not bad.
I feel like this show is making me hungry.
I certainly want breakfast.
That brings us to our next hashtag. Another food news, hashtag McMuffin is trending today.
The show is making me hungry.
I'm hungry. We may need to take a break.
Bet we will continue on.
The trending hashtags is actually stemming from a video that was made by a female cop today. Apparently, she did a mobile order at McDonald's. You know how you order online, and then you go ahead and you pull up and pay ahead, and then you get your order. And on her way home from work, she goes to the window, and the girl comes to the window, and she asks her to repeat the order, and it's all confusing. And then, sometimes they ask you to go pull over into those little numbered parking spots and wait. So I guess she was asked to go wait. And she had a total breakdown because when the girl showed up, she only had her coffee and she didn't have her McMuffin. And I guess based on everything yesterday, she was crying and upset and anxious, telling everybody to thank police officers because she's afraid she's going to get poisoned.
Ah, so sad.
Hashtag McMuffin.
No stuff in the McMuffin.
No stuff in the McMuffin.
So sad.
I'm telling you. So, there's some criticism about her video saying it was an overreaction, but I think it's kind of understandable with, hashtag Shake Shack yesterday.
I just don't know what to think anymore. I guess you got to be careful on both sides of the law anymore.
You got to be careful. Well, thankfully, now that Aunt Jemima's off the streets, there's less to worry about.
Well, I guess we'll wrap it up with the only thing happening in sports, which is hashtag Korean baseball.
Are you watching hashtag Korean baseball?
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, do you watch ESPN?
I do watch ESPN.
Okay, so I watch ESPN, and this is a little known fact, and we watch Korean baseball almost every morning now. And there's stuffed animal spectators are my favorite part of the entire thing.
I want to see that.
You have to see this. You got to go on Twitter. You got to look it up.
Love
Hashtag
that.
Korean baseball. And instead of people in the stands, they have animal spectators, stuffed animals in the stands. And Lewis, which is at @LDoug_22, agrees with me, tweeting, sporting event crowds look slightly different these days.
Well, what kind of animals?
All different ones. There's Mickey Mouse, there's SpongeBob, who is behind the dugout. It really is a sight to see. And Korean baseball, I have to tell you this morning, they're fun. They had a guy doing a song about hitting the ball on ESPN with a guitar, and it's actually really entertaining. Good for Korea. Who knew that Korean baseball would be the thing after COVID?
Well, I guess that's what we'll be watching during football. I guess we'll get some animals, and what else would we put in there?
I don't know. Hashtag stay tuned. We'll have to wait to see.
Tuned. All right, Karyn.
That wraps up today's tweets. We'll catch you next time. Another episode of Hashtag Nightcap. See you tomorrow.